Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make makeup cake toppers. All the tools that I've used and the ingredients that you will need to make these toppers, I've put all the details in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. We'll start with the eyeshadow palette, and for that I'm needing black gum paste. It's really important to knead your gum paste well so that when you roll it out it's smooth and without any cracks and bumps. I'm going to roll it about 1/2 inch thickness, and then I have used a 5 centimeter square cutter, and then on the top I've used a 4 centimeter square cutter to make those lines. Now using a flat tip tool here to make some details. Now rolling the gum paste rather thin this time. I'll use the 4 centimeter square cutter, and this is where the colors of our eyeshadow are going to go. You can use any shape you want. You can have as much colors as you want. I'm just going to make 4 color palette. You can have 36, you can have 12. It's totally your choice. A rectangular cutters will do, even if you want round with 2 shades, smoky eyes. It's totally your choice. Now just with some water I'm going to place this part on top, and while it's smooth and it's not dried out, I will just shape it and make sure it's nice and round. Now I've used these colors. These particular cake toppers are going to go on a sweet little girl's cake. She is really into makeup, so I'm using these fresh, young, bright colors for her. But you can use any colors that you like. It's totally your preference. Now moving on to make a compact this time. Same thing, rolling it to 1/2 inch thickness, and I'm using a 5 centimeter circle cutter. So here I'm using a needle tool to make these details. This line is going to be closer to the top of your compact. With the same flat tip tool, I'm going to make the indentations for the latches. Now with the 4 centimeter circle cutter, I'm just going to make this detail. Just gives a little more life, makes it more real. Now for the compact, I'm using beige color. Compact is ready. Now I'm making a mascara here, just rolling it out into a sausage shape. And I'm just eyeballing it, just roughly cutting it to the size I want. And the rounded end, I will just use my fingers to pinch to make it into a little pointy, so that that will be the lid of the mascara. I'm using a knife here to make a line instead of the needle tool. So if you don't have a needle tool, you can definitely use toothpick or a knife to make that indentation there. Now with some gray gum paste, just rolling it on my hand into a long string and just going to add it where I made the line. It looks more like a mascara. And because of the flat end, it will be able to stand on the cake, or you can lay it flat on the top surface. That's totally. So when I'm working with gum paste, it gets quite messy, and I always keep a non-stick spray with me and also some wet wipes or wet towels so that I keep cleaning my hands, and you know, the black color doesn't go into other colors that I'll be working with. So always clean your work surface once you've worked with any dark colors. So I'm making the lid for a lipstick now. This is sort of like a cone shape, but we will round it out off at the top a little bit more. I'm using a ball tool to make a crater so that the other parts of the lipstick will fit nicely into the black bottom part. So as you can see, I'm checking and eyeballing literally the length and the width of these parts, because each one is going to go into the other one. So the bottom one is the biggest, and then the gray one is going to be going into the black one, and then the lipstick is going to go into the gray one. So they all have to be according to that width. It's a lot easier to these details with a needle tool. So if you have one, definitely use it. I'm using a toothpick to connect everything together, and when I'm using a toothpick to fix things together, the top part I intend to make a hole first with the toothpick so that when I push it down, it doesn't lose its shape. I'm making a nail polish and just making a cone shape, and then this is very, very easy, and just flattening on the top, and that's where the lid's gonna go. So this part is very, very easy. So I'm making another nail polish and a different shape this time. So I just have to make sure that it's the same thickness. So it was a little bigger before, so I just adjusted the size. So take your time, and once you're happy with it, then fix everything together. And that's our second nail polish. Now I'm making a brush. So it's basically going to have three parts: the black part, the silver part that goes in the middle, and then the bristles. So for the bristles, I'm just rolling it into a teardrop shape, just flattening it a little bit at the top. And then I have this veining tool here. If you don't have that, you can definitely use a toothpick like I'm doing. But if you've got the tool, just use the tool, it's much easier. And we're just giving an effect like it's going to be, you know, bristles of the brush. So all these toppers will have to rest for at least 24 to 48 hours before they can be placed on the cake, and we can add other details on them. So I'm just painting now the brush with some black color. Here I have a luster dust in silver, and I'm going to add some rose spirit to make it in a liquid form, and then I will paint that on the gray areas where want it to look metallic. I'm just adding a tint, like a reflection of light on the sides of on the caps on the top, just to give it that, you know, lifelike feeling, that light is reflecting on them. You can totally skip this part, it's up to you. Now the time to write the brand. So I am using MAC. It was easier. You can use any brand. And for the silver, we're going to use the same metallic color that we used before, or you can use airbrush color to do that. And these are all the toppers. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.